welcome to or back to the channel. It's been an eventful morning already. So I promised you guys that I would film us taking all three to the doctor. Normally we have our nurse Kaylee, but she's sick. There's just a lot that had to be packed in the car, and all three babies are back there. We started driving and Ezra's trach fell out, so we had to pull over. Luckily we know like his vent well enough and his pull socks that it was like Braxton knew instantly this trach had fallen out, so I jumped back there really quick and put it back in while we were driving, and then Braxton pulled over. We got it back in. So I was planning to try and like film as much as I could because I was like, oh, Braxton can take Ezra, or I guess the other two, and Kaylee could take Ezra and I could film. But since it's just us two, I'm gonna do my best to film as much as I can. I'm gonna do my best, but we'll just have to see. I might be able to prop my camera up or something, but basically Croy and Daxon just have their normal follow-up visits today that they have with NICU follow-up clinic every 6 weeks, and then Ezra has his own vent appointment, which is like his NICU follow-up team. Basically they're the ones that control his vent settings, his vent weans, all of that. So I'm hoping that they'll make a wean today, but I'm not keeping my fingers crossed. We're on the way. We were on time. We were actually early, and then of course all these things. We left 30 minutes early to get gas and coffee, and then of course Ezra's trach fell out, so we dealt with that. I will show you guys as much as I can. We have like a couple different things that we want to bring up to the doctors today, hoping that Daxon can be officially off oxygen. Fingers crossed. He just did a oxygen trial, so we'll see. But we will take you guys along for as much as we can. Wish us luck. So this is why we have to get a bigger car, because Kaylee wouldn't have even been able to fit today with all of them because we have to take 2 strollers. Our wagon doesn't fit with the car seats. So this is what we work with. We get to do 2 strollers instead of 1. Hi. Hello. Okay, girl boy. Oh. He'll probably think we are insane. I also have to crawl through the back of the car to get Crow Boy. I'm coming. Ezzy, you're being so good. I know. Okay. Daxon. What was that? Hold on, Ezra, car, I'm coming back for you. Alright, Ezra. Daxon like has PTSD from the doctor. This is every time. You're okay, Bubba. This is our big room we're in. Say hi. He's like a little shrimp. So they always give us like these big rooms. So they'll come in and see Ezra first, usually at least. And then after that, they'll see the other 2. I'll try and film as much as I can while they're in here, so woohoo! You guys should have seen them getting their heights and weights. It was fun, huh?
No, the worst experience.
Oh, their hair. Daxon has a meltdown the whole time. It's pretty much.
Still having a meltdown.
Ezzy! Ezra, hi! Hello. 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 Woohoo. Ezra Kai. Ezzy. Oh. What? We're in a better mood.
Bubbles.
Oh, gosh.
You gotta use our eyeballs. He's gonna sell it.
That's it. That's all we got with him. He's easier.
something different.
Nope.
And then does he have a 12 French, 1 foot?
Yeah.
No problems there.
No. Do you want more? You say please.
Is he doing some taste right now?
Yeah, he actually does. He does like sauces, things like that consistency right now, but he's been doing a lot more taste with OT. Previously, he never really did any.
How's his breathing? Good or something?
Good.
Right.
The 5 minutes of monitoring, but he looked good. We just read some books. He likes to read, so. Put it in your mouth. It's not too quick.
I'll call you to schedule that one.
Okay.
I think, that kind of stuff.
Yep.
He's sitting in the teaching thing. What are you doing with his feeds right now? And is that all formula? How much of that is water?
So how's his mix down to, if we want to try to drop to like the 700 and see how he does? I mean, you know, we're kind of on it with us. I mean, I'll weigh him and we'll see how he's doing with it. But she was like, there's not really anything like motor-wise setting him back. I mean, he can eat. He's very capable of doing it. I think he's just not. Sippy cups, he does great with all cups. He does, I do it too with him, but more or less OT does like actual cups, like drinking water. So he's good with all that. He likes juice, but not a fan of milk. We even tried those little like, for breakfast, those little like chocolate protein drinks for like breakfast. He's like, no, not so much.
Try to cut down, when we start the appetite stimulant, and we try to splash that night eating a lot smaller. Okay, because I think he's probably not even remotely hungry for breakfast when it's been running on.
Yeah.
And if you usually use the longer what an nap time for now, but I want to try to work away from that overnight.
Okay.
To see if we can have him in a better place.
Okay.
He's doing some yoga.
Once maybe for like a month and a half, his vocabulary has like significantly increased. He's signing. He signs probably, I don't know, like 10 different things or so.
Okay.
But now that he's more talking, he's like talking versus signing, but we're still working on both. Nico. 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 Boo! Did you hear him say boo? Nico. 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 Boo! Nico. You are wild. Just got done at the doctor. Now we're just waiting for our papers. This is like the worst part ever because we're just sitting here waiting and they get really cranky. I'll update you guys in the car on every change that was made. They're so tired. They normally sleep at noon to 3. And what time is it?
2.
2 o'clock, yeah. It's okay. I know, we're so tired. Croy. Croy Ray. Oh my gosh. Goofy. I'm gonna beat you over here. YouTube. Sorry, this is such an uncomfortable position I'm in. We're cleaning right now and I couldn't find anywhere to put my camera to tell you guys what went on with the kids yesterday at their appointment. So we got back and imagine it was pretty crazy. They were so cranky because they didn't take a nap, and so I didn't have time to film and kind of update you guys on what's been going on. So I'm gonna do that, but I'm also like kind of gonna clean over here. You know, we're just gonna multitask. So I guess I'll start with Croy. He didn't have a whole lot of changes, but one really exciting thing is since we've been struggling to get him to eat more food, we are starting him on an appetite stimulant, and we are cutting back his food from like 1100 mLs a day to like 600, so cutting it back by like half. And then we have to weigh him and send in weights to the doctor weekly. We'll weigh him probably every other day, if not daily. That'll be really good. I'm excited. I hope that he tolerates it okay, and hopefully that makes him eat more, because he's just kind of like lazy. He's getting fed, and so he's not hungry, and so he's just like, nah, I'm not gonna eat. Like, that's what it comes down to. He has the motor skills to eat, is what his therapist says. There's no reason he shouldn't be able to eat. It's mostly just that he doesn't have like a huge appetite, and he knows that he's gonna get fed a different way. So it's kind of a leap that we're taking, but I think overall it'll be like really good for him. With Daxon, we barely made any changes. He is obviously going in for his eye surgery tomorrow, and that will be interesting to say the least. I'm really nervous for that, but hopefully everything goes well. The only other thing is that soon he will have to have an ultrasound of his kidneys again to make sure that his tethered cord isn't causing any issues with his kidney function, but regardless, we're going to get surgery done pretty quick as long as he passes that room air trial that he just got done doing. So hopefully, fingers crossed, he's going to be off oxygen, and then we can get his spinal surgery done, and then we're also going to do another surgery that he needs done, just all at the same time. Hopefully, they said they would do their best to coordinate, so fingers crossed. That's about it with him. Ezra had quite a few changes, which is so exciting. I'm so excited to tell you guys. He got his peep weaned. It's the biggest setting that he has on his vent. So exciting, so good. That is the one that's like keeping him basically with a vent and a trach. So the faster we can get that weaned down, the faster he gets off of his vent and his trach. So he got that weaned down by 1, which is a big jump. It sounds like it's not, but it's huge. And then they also are letting us wean his oxygen as he tolerates. So he came home on 2 to 3 liters of oxygen, and he's down to 1 liter of oxygen right now. Sometimes he can even go lower than that. So we're kind of getting him like a little bit further down as he tolerates, fingers crossed. The other big change is that we got approved to do spot checks on him, so we don't have to have him continuously plugged into his pulse ox, which is so helpful because it's just a lot to have him, you know, connected to everything all the time, and it's hard to keep him sitting in one place to even like do that. So it doesn't read great when that happens anyway, so thankfully we got him approved for spot checks. So we only have to check him like once an hour for a couple minutes, make sure he's sitting good, and then anytime he's asleep or in the car seat, or if somebody's not actively in the room with him. And then the last thing with him is that he got started on some fiber because he's been having these massive blowout diapers where he's like pooping up his back, like out his diapers. It's been rough. So we got to add some fiber to his diet, and hopefully that will help too. And then they also took away some of his water. So fingers crossed that that helps. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. You guys, we got a lot of fun content coming up. I know that I say that pretty much every video, but we do. Everything's fun with these kids. So love you guys. Thank you for your constant support, and we'll see you in the next vlog.